I have probably always connected more easily to animals than humans, which might sound strange to some people because animals don't talk. Animals don't really understand what we're saying to them unless it's a couple of key phrases that they've learned, like treat, walk. I think the reason I like animals so much is we are kind of deprived of nature and the natural world, especially if you live in a city and you're just in this corporate world of office blocks and, flats and whatever. You don't get to see animals that much apart from on the telly or on YouTube. You might have a pet, you might have a dog, a cat, a bunny rabbit, a guinea pig, something like that. You learn to love these little animals because they can't, and again, if you saw my last video on being a type 4, you know it's very important to just be who you are, and that you don't want people to bullshit you, basically. There's nothing worse than this passive aggressive tension in the air where people aren't speaking what they're feeling, or if people are being two-faced and pretending they care about you when you know they don't. But animals can't really do that, I don't think. If you got a dog, your dog's gonna love you unconditionally because dogs are awesome. The dog doesn't have this ulterior motive. I mean, it might appreciate a biscuit or a walk, but a dog's just a dog, I don't want to make it too cynical, this video, but I feel people have the ability to be a lot more manipulative or dishonest. And so, yeah, I just love animals, man. And humans all pretty much look the same, right? Like, when was the last time you got to spend time with an elephant? That's one of my dreams right now, and I'm planning to meet an elephant. Nice to meet you. You'd probably shake the trunk. But all these beautiful, wonderful animals, man. Someone's created them. I'm not one to, read the Bible or abide by religious rules. But there's someone out there, right? And I think that's why I love animals. They're so incredible to me that it gives me a bit of faith when I feel low. And it's very hard for me to accept the dark side that comes with animals being on our planet, the way they're treated. I was actually vegan for several years, and unfortunately for me, my digestive system is not very good. And all the soy and the wheat and everything I was eating, fiber, just seemed to upset my body. And I was getting quite unwell, so I do eat some meat now, but I was very passionate as a vegan, classic vegan. But the poaching, I saw something the other day about an elephant that had been chainsawed its fucking face in half so they could steal the tusks. And the way that people can be like that just for money is sickening to me, and it makes me so angry. And we see these aren't isolated incidents. We see people doing this all over the world. Thank you to social media for depressing us all on a constant basis. But if you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, you're gonna see these abusive videos and photos, and it's really a shame, We're a long shot from the utopia that we might picture in our minds. What else can I say about animals? I don't know, man. There's nothing better for me than just walking on the park with my dog, and she's running around doing her own thing, and she just follows me wherever I go, but I know she'll be there. There's something very historical about that, I think, that dogs are our best friends for a reason. There's a reason in most cultures people don't eat dogs and couldn't eat obviously you wouldn't eat a dog, I wouldn't eat a dog. The Ulam Festival, we won't talk about that, but again, something that's very devastating. Not just because they're eating dogs, but the way they treat these animals who we know are so intelligent and are so able to love and connect with us. Not that that means they're more important necessarily than other animals, but just it's difficult. So let me know in the comments if you have a pet. I have a few, and I would tell you more about them, and I probably could risk it, but there's certain reasons I can't admit to having pets. But my mum, at her house, has a dog. A Cocker Spaniel. Hang on a second. Look at her, man. I love her so much. She's 8 years old now. I know that as dark as this is, the day where she's not here anymore is going to be the most painful day ever. She's always been there for me, when I was going through some hardships. She was always there to give me a cuddle. I love her. Thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Peace.